Mr. Hank Howell.
Thanks, Jeff. It's always good to be looking at notes when you're being introduced. We have a big program here tonight, and I want to try to get through these remarks as quickly as I can so that we can turn our attention to the museum's raffle car behind me. I don't know if the folks from the Studebaker National Museum are here, but just kidding. First, I'd like to introduce the Museum Board of Directors, my colleagues who are here tonight. I want to start with former President John Griggs. I saw him here. Rick Risser, Tony Rothman, Andrew Saft, Richard Sills, Jerry Weber, Vice President Dale Yates, and former President Don Barlow. If you'll raise your hands wherever you are, if there's something you don't like, please find these people. Next, our staff, who is here, Jeff Leemeister, our Executive Director, who you just met. Stan Sitko, our curator, who's done a fabulous job placing all of these cars. Stacy Benson of Development, Nancy Gates, who a lot of you know from Communications. Leslie Thompson, who's in charge of keeping this place clean and spotless. A former Marine, so don't mess with her. Please pick up after yourselves. Lee McDonald in the store. Jake Dunnigan, who is in charge of everything in this place except the car. So all of the objects that you see that are here, the commercials that are running, and all of the other objects, it's all Jake. So give Jake a round of applause. Dennis Beck, who is someplace next to money, because he's our controller. Aubrey Atwell and Andrea Bashira, who are in charge of events and the catering here. So if you don't like the food, please see them later on. Next, if you have a car on loan here tonight, please raise your hand. There have to more higher? Okay. Give yourselves a round of applause. Because between cars and bikes, downstairs the Harley exhibit, we have about 100 pieces of transportation that have been loaned for this exhibit, which is an all-time record for the museum. Also, this is an all-time record for the museum because this exhibit is in cooperation with both the Hegley Museum, who owns the Raymond Loewy Archives, and the Studebaker National Museum for our car behind us that you're going to see shortly. Also, we want to thank our panel members who you'll be talking to or listening to soon. Andrew Beckman, archivist with the Studebaker National Museum, who drove here tonight from South Bend. Did you come to Studebaker? No. Patrick Foster, I've been reading your stuff for years. It's nice to see you in flesh. And Mark James, who has probably, if not the best, to be the best, the finest collection of Studebaker Hawks, Loewy Coupes in the United States, and he is here tonight. All three are authors, and their books will be available at our bookstore after tonight's event. So I don't want to take any more time on that, or Bill Rothermel will come after me. Next, I want to make sure I thank all of the museum volunteers. We have over 100 of them, and without them, there would be no museum. So thank you very much. Let's give them a round. Next, I want to thank the people who pay for these exhibits. And Richard Sills, who's our exhibit chairman over there, sat with us about 2 years ago when we were planning these exhibits ahead and said, Hank, do you think people will be interested enough in Studebakers? And I think we see the answer to that. And we have an incredible list of sponsors, and I believe in order, they are the Studebaker Drivers Club of the Keystone region. The Studebaker Drivers Club Incorporated, the mother organization of us The Studebaker National Foundation, which I'm proud to contribute to when I sign my membership form. The Avani Owners Association International. The Antique Studebaker Club. And the Studebaker Drivers Club Delaware Valley chapter, of which I'm a member, all of whom are sponsors, so please give these folks a big hand. Now this may seem minor, but two people, Warren Erb and Vince Ferrace, are the folks who typed up and provided all of the labels you see on all of the vehicles, bikes, etc. here. It's a massive job working with Jake to make all of that correct and putting, while it may seem obvious to all of you which car is which, but putting the right information in the right vehicle. So please give them a hand. Finally, I'd like our guest curators to come up. Gay Liddick. And now Gay, who I did not know before this exhibit very well, is the one who obtained maybe 40 cars, or a lot. And he was president of the Keystone region of the club. And Paul Wichterman, who's here, where's Paul? If he would come up. See, there he is. If you were a little taller, we could see you. Paul is president of the Delaware Valley region of the club, and together these folks engineered this exhibit. And we have some really special Studebakers here, including Andy Granatelli's Avanti, a prototype recreation, some really cool stuff, and I don't think there is a Studebaker exhibit anywhere east of South Bend with this many Studebakers. So give these folks a round of applause for just a tremendous job they've done and for sponsoring the event. We had a little glitch in our exhibit committee and found out we had a hole in the list of clubs taking this climb gallery, so we called the Pontiac Club because we knew that shortly they are going to have their national meet in Gettysburg in July. And they came to the rescue and put together a fabulous exhibit. And I'm looking for Tom Wright, who has to be close. There he is. Tom, thank you very much for putting together the Pontiac exhibit and for building some excitement for us. And what's the date in July?
July 16th through the 21st in Gettysburg. July 16th through the 21st in Gettysburg, Gateway Gettysburg, is where our convention will be, the national convention this year.
So make sure, even if you don't have a Pontiac, you can go. Next, we need Rob Kane and David Russell. If they would come up. Coming at me from different directions. Okay. Rob Kane is our former volunteer of the year, who puts in more hours than you can possibly believe here. And David Russell, also, and how many bikes are down there?
About 34.
And the age and range from?
1912 to 1981.
Thanks so much. So that's about, do you have anything you'd like to say?
Don't ask me to speak, I always have something to say. Hank stole some of my thunder. I wanted to recognize the sponsors, the 6 sponsors we had tonight. I will add to that the Keystone Region Chapter and the Studebaker National Foundation do have tables in the lobby. There's a lot of crossover membership in the Studebaker organizations. So if you have any questions about the Studebaker clubs, the Studebaker National Foundation, please stop by the table and ask about that. It's been a pleasure working with the museum, and I've been in Studebakers all my life, from the day I was born and brought home from the hospital. I'm a 1949 champion, and as you know, I'm currently president of the Keystone Region Chapter. The only thing else I'd like to mention is that the Keystone Region Chapter is in our 44th year of raffling off the Studebaker. The beautiful black Hawk, this 1960 Hawk, is sitting out front. Is our 2020 raffle card. That will be awarded April of 2020 right here at the museum. Proceeds do benefit the AACA Museum in part by virtue of vehicle adoptions of Studebakers here at the museum. Tickets are $10 a piece. We only sell 5,000. So stop by on your way out, buy a ticket or two. And if you win the car, you can be Studebaker cool as well. Thank you.
Thanks, Kay. Now to the most fun part of this. Jeff Leemeister called his equal in South Bend and said, we're having this exhibit, and we would be interested if you would be kind enough to loan us one of the prototypes that you have in your collection. And behind me is Brooks Stevens' rendition of what he believed the Hawk successor should look like. Now we have a lot of beautiful cars here. We have the 64 GT Hawk in front of me. We have a 56 over here, I believe, and a number of other Lowy coupes. But this is the car that was never built. It's hand-built in Italy for Brooks Stevens, and it is a stunning vehicle, never seen in the East before, and you can't buy it. And here it is. It has a couple of very special features. The rear pillar, which looks like it's black, is actually polarized glass. The trunk lid breaks at the waist seams, so when you open the trunk, you have complete accessibility. Sylvania created a special headlight system for the car, and it's a very special car, so please get a look. The interior is complete. It's an actual running driveline vehicle. It's not just a pusher. Although we won't be driving it anywhere, just so that everyone can relax. And there you have it. So please come up and take a look. And then what I'd like to ask you to do is make your way downstairs. We have 2 stairways, an elevator, and 2 fire steps. So please take a look and then proceed downstairs. Thank you very much.
This is Pam from NortheastWheelsEvents.com at the 2019 Studebaker exhibit at the AACA Museum in Hershey. For more cool events like this, make sure you check NortheastWheelsEvents.com, SoutheastWheelsEvents.com, UKWheelsEvents.com, and while you're there, post and share your events. Oops, sorry about that, folks. I'll see you at the shows. Thank you. Studebaker Sceptre.